What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Chop Sports Daily, coming to you live from the Flipping Made Easy studio right here in Matawan, New Jersey. And one more time, it is Sturch and it is Scoop is in the house after his record-setting day, to be honest with you. The numbers from yesterday's show have shot through the roof, and I'm not even kidding when I say that. I wish I was, but it's a true thing. And, the views went up, and it was great. So maybe there's something to that. Maybe I have to have a conversation with Chris, tell him to, wish him well in his future endeavors, and we'll just replace him.
No, I'm good after this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, I know. I noticed you shared that. You're like, for the last time.
The last time ever.
Okay. He's never coming back. Anyway, so it's Starch and Scoop, and of course, Dina behind the glass. There is no glass, proverbial glass. We should just put glass there at some point.
You already put me in the corner. I
already put you in the corner. I put
too.
Dina in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so yesterday's show, a success. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this right now, please do me a favor. Like the video on YouTube. Also, subscribe to the channel. Keep saying network, but do that too, because there's a bunch of new podcasts out today. I produced the Jimmy Palumbo show that's available today. All-Star Vintage dropped another podcast today. Chop Heads Combat Sports dropped another podcast today. So be sure to go check those out as well. Show your support for those guys. You got a lot going on today. Plenty of news to talk about. You got Rodgers putting out Instagram posts. You got, what else? We got Juwan Howard getting suspended. We'll get into that. The Watson case actually has some movement. They said if they don't have any criminally charges of any variation, that by April 1st, I think it's going to be completely thrown out. So that's interesting. The NFL Combine bubble has decided to change its rules based off of the little strike that these guys are going to go put themselves together. Let's see. 1980 on this day. It's 1980. I almost said Edge. Edge won the
one of the best.
It really is. And you know, it's funny. Every time I look at Facebook and it says like on this day, I was like, I'll see it clearly every time. But yeah, so on this day, 1980, the Miracle on Ice. Do you believe in miracles? Yes. So yes, that happened. How many years ago was that?
Was I born? No,
40,
a lot.
I don't know. It's a long time ago. 5 years after my birth, 41 years ago.
It was the USSR still.
Yes, it was the Soviets.
The Soviets.
So I hope everything's going okay over there. I know that there's been some tension. So I'm not going to get into that. Also, right before we started recording, we found out that the Warrior will be getting his number retired. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Paul O'Neill, his number 21 will be retired as a Yankee. That's awesome because he's one of my favorite Yankees. Me and Scoop were talking about it in pre. We just like the fact that he was just an animal. Just on and off the field.
Yeah.
Throwing shit.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
I'm a sore loser and I just try to break stuff when I lose. So it's nice.
No, definitely.
He's a people person.
But exactly. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. Before we get into anything else, we have to talk to you and tell you that support for the Chop Sports Daily is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, their Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you, 20% off free shipping worldwide. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in the mountains where Gooch is coming from. You could be anywhere, and it's free shipping. Use the code CHOPSPORTS at manscaped.com at checkout. My math is correct. 4 million people like it. That's 8 million balls. That's just math. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped has arrived. It's a game changer. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, which is by far the greatest ball trimmer of all time. It's a 4th generation trimmer, so they've upgraded it 4 times now to make sure they have their advanced skin-safe technology, so it reduces those terrible accidents. Nobody wants to cut your balls open. That would suck. It has a 400K LED spotlight, so you can literally shave in the dark. That's smart, right?
No.
Not at all, but just, so your precision. It's precision, really. So don't do that. It's waterproof, for crying out loud. That's right. I decided to drop a crying out loud in there. It's waterproof. No more messing up the bathroom. No more pissed off wives or girlfriends for doing your business out there. It has the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer for your nostrils in and around your eat. I didn't write that right. But it's a bad look, guys. If you have ear hair and nose hair, as you get older, it's a nasty look. When you sneeze, it's like a party favor. It's just like, and nobody likes that shit. So be sure to go over to get that performance package because the Weed Whacker comes with it. And yes, the Crop Preserver deodorant and Crop Reviver are exactly what they sound like. Your balls are tucked in there all day, sweating, gross, disgusting. Go get yourself the Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off right now if you enter the code CHOPSPORTS at checkout, manscaped.com. You'll be walking around like McGregor in no time, just free balling it, swinging it, and all that good shit. So that's Manscaped. How you like that? That was better than the first time?
That
was good. Some of the comments make sense, though. It doesn't have to be 8 million balls. You could have one ball. You could have no balls. You could have Unix.
People actually said that, huh?
I like
Yeah, I'm looking at good morning to Chris Payne. Good morning to cousin Vinny. Bailey McClurg is back. I'm looking at Kyle Kerms in the house. AJ Bascone. Are they sitting together? Are they on each other's laps? We don't know. Kyle coming in saying, who the hell buys a collared Jacksonville Jaguars shirt that isn't a member of the Jags coaching staff? What kind of psychopath makes this purchase? Yeah, so if he does have a it's like the 3/4 zip.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it.
And
I could probably do a better coaching job than anyone on the staff.
This is probably true. The Jags online store has sold exactly one of those shirts ever. That's hilarious. Sam Grasso, ear and nose hair is a tough one. Yeah, well, go.
I don't have the ear. I get nose
says
hair.
You have no balls, so therefore,
yeah. Physically I do, but
mentally,
generally,
emotionally,
I'm just a pussy.
Agriculturally. According to Serrano Morris, Serrano.
Yeah, no marbles.
No marbles.
Yeah,
Morning
no
fellas,
marbles.
Mark coming
Speaking
in
of, we're going to be talking about that later.
A lot to get into with some of the stuff that I want to say, Scoop, that I can get away with talking with you with. But if I do it with Gooch, he's going to say all the movies stink. And he's like a Jimmy Palumbo when it comes to sports movies. He doesn't like any of them.
No, I agree with him that Rudy sucks.
Oh, you're a terrible human being.
The soundtrack's great.
Rudy.
The soundtrack's good.
Dude.
That's about it. That's a John Favreau vehicle, right?
Favreau. First and foremost, speaking of Gooch, why don't we get into Mr. Rodgers? That's right. Rodgers says goodbye, sort of. Not really. I don't know. Anybody saw this last night? It dropped late last night. Aaron Rodgers took to Instagram. He started to talk about his thank yous. He's thanking everybody. He thanked his ex-fiance. Or is she still the fiance? Did we all get this wrong?
No.
Because he's like, thank you for loving me unconditionally, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you still together? Like, I don't thank my exes.
He has it's complicated on Facebook right now.
Except for one or two, maybe.
It's complicated. That's what's on his Facebook right now.
Status.
That's a status. That's a status.
That's great.
He doesn't know what's going on.
But yeah, so this is kind of weird. It's like here we are now. Off season's here. There's no player movement at all until X amount days in March, right? You got the combine coming up, you got the new league year, you got free agency, blah, blah, blah. He said he would make a decision before free agency. Scoop, is this his decision? Or is this just, I'm bored on a Monday, everybody look at me?
This was at midnight, too.
Right. So
I was like going to sleep and I'm looking at Instagram like, Aaron Rodgers just decides to post 10 pictures and a goodbye.
And thanking all his teammates, his coaches.
I don't think he's going to go I think he likes playing with the media.
It's funny. He's going to go on McAfee today.
He might be drunk.
Could be a wino.
Maybe it's upset that
maybe he lit a candle last night and just show me the meaning, and he's just being lonely. Right?
Backstreet Boys.
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Yes, it was. But what I'm thinking is this: I think that Aaron Rodgers is bored out of his face right now. There's no football. There's no sports. Pat McAfee show is today. They returned from their little vacation. I know McAfee was in Hawaii, right? They had a grand old time. They're back today at 12 o'clock Eastern, right?
That was President's Day yesterday. We didn't say
they
that.
Were gone for all last week.
Happy birthday, George Washington.
Happy birthday. I would celebrate President's Day had we had a real president. No, seriously. Whoever you voted for, I really don't care. I honestly don't care. But anyway, so back to Rodgers for a second. So he's on McAfee today. You would think he has a Tuesday spot. Is this a good spot for him to announce his retirement with his buddy AJ Hawk and Pat McAfee? That's where I'm like, you posted this the night before you're supposed to go on a show and talk about this? Because if he goes on this show and he says like, oh, well, I hate when these guys spin this weird narrative. Like, dude, you just thanked everybody under the sun.
He's just being emotional yesterday. He had a hard time. He just watched Love Enchantment or something on Netflix, and he's like, I love everyone right now.
What he got was everyone tuning into the Pat McAfee show today.
That's exactly what he did. That was a nice little rub ski for Pat McAfee, because I'm going to be watching. I'm going to throw that on right after the show. I need to see this.
He's not going anywhere. He's either retiring or staying in Green Bay. There's no way he's going anywhere else. That's for sure.
Let's go. If he doesn't get back to Green Bay, I bet they get back together. I don't know what that means.
Shailene Woodley.
Shailene.
Shailene.
Maybe he's like, baby, I don't want to choose football over you anymore. I'm so sorry. Here's
retiring.
my toes.
Let's go to Denver.
Yeah, let's go to Denver, Colorado. Listen, for me, it's only one or the other. It's retirement or he's staying.
He's not going anywhere.
No, he's not one of these guys. He's not Brett Favre.
And why would you want to leave? Why would you want to leave that division?
Right. You can own that division for the rest of your life, literally, probably play till 50 and still own the NFC North. You know, I don't know who's on the come up over there. The Bears, maybe.
And the NFC doesn't even have good quarterbacks.
Hey, whoa. Now I'm here now. You can't just say this one, Vinny, and like before your break or whatever, like, hey, Dave, Dak sucks. Yeah. And like, do your thing. You can't do that.
They really don't have great quarterbacks. There's like Dak and Rodgers. That's it. Who else is in the NFC that's a good quarterback?
So, if he doesn't go to the Broncos, the Bills play the Rams opening night. Book it. No. If he doesn't go to the Broncos, did the Broncos visit the Rams?
Is Vinny the schedule maker for the NFL?
I mean, he's the content creator for Chop Sports.
True, you're right.
So thank you, Vinny, for all your lovely ideas. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We'll see what happens with all this. It goes down at 12 o'clock. He might have a spot. He might not have a spot. We'll see. But Aaron Rodgers is in the headlines again, and I think it would be poetic for Aaron Rodgers to retire on Gooch's day off.
Yeah, it would be pretty funny.
Dude, it writes itself. I know he might be watching
if
right now.
If he retires today, he's got to go live like later today. Like at home.
I want to hear. He said he'll be home at 11. So I'm assuming that he's watching the show from home, either decompressing, icing his wounds, or whatever he's done at the ski lodge. Yeah. But you know,
his knees are shot today.
100%. He's going to be crawling in here tomorrow. Let's play tennis tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's going to be like 65 degrees and sunny. Let's play tomorrow where he can't move. And then he's going to be like, I'll dominate you anyway. Did you see the Manscaped commercial that we shot? That he said if we had a shaving contest, he would dominate?
He would do it. Yeah, he would beat you.
So he'd beat me in everything. Enough about him. God damn it. Yeah. So Vinny coming saying if he retires today, Gooch doesn't come back, and I'm searching for a new permanent co-host. So we'll see. We shall see. I have to get into this because it happened, and that was Howard, right? So they hand out the 5-game suspension, which equals out to the rest of the regular season. We knew suspensions were coming. We just didn't know how much. Justified? Too much? Too little? How do you feel this went for him?
I think it's justified.
Justified just 5?
Yeah, that's
because
good.
There's been guys.
I said it was going to.
I got in an argument on Twitter yesterday with a guy who's actually, no, it's not just a guy. It's Philip Tanner, former running back of the Cowboys, right? So we're not an argument, just going back and forth. And he's saying that there's guys that got DUIs. They got like 3-game suspensions.
Sounds right.
That's a criminal charge.
Yeah.
You know, and now this guy slaps somebody in the face and gets 2 more games.
Yeah. That's it.
NCAA is just
it's a mess.
Bonkers.
Well, it's also the kids that punched the other kid, the other kids that got involved, they got only a game.
They get a game.
They got 1 game.
All right.
The coach got a $10,000 fine.
Season's a wrap anyway, right? They're like 0 forever in the conference play,
Michigan?
right?
Yeah, they're on a bubble.
Everyone's on the bubble?
Yeah.
Who was I thinking of then?
I don't know. Indiana?
They lost. I was watching somebody in the Big Ten, and their record in conference was like they didn't win the game yet.
Who?
I'm trying to think. I was watching this on Saturday down in Barney.
Georgetown hasn't won any. Yeah, they haven't won anything.
Georgetown.
They're like 0-15 in the Big East.
On the sidelines.
Which still has a job. I don't think that's going to happen after this season.
Which also, by the way, the announcer, you know how like Jeter, when he retired, he had Bob Shepard, actually a recording of Bob Shepard do his ladies and gentlemen, right? And like Jeter, right? All that. Patrick Ewing should have said that to the 75 anniversary people. Can I get the guarding guy? When he during Georgetown hat trick, he should have did that.
It would be cool. It would have been
great.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of strings he has or can pull.
We need something good with the Knicks.
I don't know. Yeah, we do need something. You know what's going to be something good? Sunday when we're all there, right? Right?
Not all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, not all because you're a loser and you can't get out for whatever reason. If I can get out, you can get out.
No, I can't.
Casey, if you're watching this, let the boy out, please. Anyway, yeah. So Juwan Howard, 5-game suspension. We'll see if that holds up. There was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, how do you feel? I mean, I don't want to brush over this. Paul O'Neill's number getting retired is a relatively big deal.
Yeah.
We're running out of numbers here in New York.
I remember I commented on your kid's post 2 weeks ago. I'm like, when she plays for the Yankees, she can't be a single digit.
I know.
So everyone's going to be like in the 70s, the 80s, I guess, soon. I don't know what you're going to do.
I don't know.
You're going to, but we'll be dead before they run out of numbers, but they're running out of the good numbers.
If she's in the 60s and 70s, that means it was only a call up for a couple of days.
Right. It's like a Torreyes, like a Ronald Torreyes, 70 something.
Yeah. What's his face made it real famous? 73, 74. Was it Bobby Abreu?
What for the Yankees?
Yeah, I can't remember. There was a high number. I'm just like, oh, he's being sent back.
I think Abreu was a high number.
High number, right?
Yeah.
It was the 60s. Anyway, Chris Payne coming in on the Howard thing. You're supposed to teach and shaping young minds, the minds of young men, basketball life.
Someone, Chris.
Assaulting someone on national TV.
He slapped him.
He is a cop, so.
But he slapped someone.
If he calls it assault, it's assault, brother. Assault. Okay, that's assault, brother. You're right.
I mean, he was wrong, but what are you gonna? Oh, so
slapped him right in the face.
He apologized.
It's too late.
I'm sure he meant it. I'm sure he wasn't forced to apologize for that.
He's very genuine in his apology. I totally understand that. Oh man, Stimmy.
And college.
Good morning.
Not dead.
Juwan Howard getting suspended, not eligible for his Stimmy check. Perfect. O+ coming in. Where is he's big? I haven't seen him in a while. College basketball is dead.
Not dead.
Thanks, Howard, adding for more excitement again. That's not necessarily
Toast
true.
He's gonna lose his mind.
I was just gonna say that. Is Toast even here this morning? I didn't see. I haven't seen him. Stevie Mack needed some baby powder on that slap. Can you imagine just a big dust ball looks like LeBron entering a game? Just oh my god. Why did my sooner enlightening comment get skipped? Dude, I can't listen. This is your producer. This is your girl. You talk to her about the comments. I'm not always looking.
Because he wrote it in like 4 different comments.
Well, I'm not. I can only look at so many. I try to lock eyes with the camera. Honestly, Michigan has the best assistant coach in the country, Phil Martell, legendary coach from St. Joe's, the dude who took Jameer Nelson to the ship,
and more.
And there's more. He's probably a better coach than Howard now anyway. So they got somebody in waiting. So then do it if they really want to get rid of Juwan Howard. But there's lineage there, and I don't feel like they're going to do that. But anyway, back to Paul O'Neill. So I have to get off the Juwan Howard.
Good segue.
Yeah, good segue from Juwan Howard to Paul O'Neill. But anyway, I love Paul O'Neill. I think it's great, but that's my favorite number of all time, 21.
Now you can't ever be a Yankee.
Now I can't even play for the Yankees and choose my number. So that ship is sailed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. That my Chop Sports jersey, actually, I switched to 4 this year for Dak because I saw what's his face? Gooch did 12 for Rodgers, so I went to 4. But 21 has always been my number.
I've always been 13.
Always. So is my brother. Remember that argument we had with the Super Bowl?
And I wish I didn't take that box because I got like 9-5.
Oh my god!
And I love Paul O'Neill. I love all of them. Bernie's my fave though, forever.
Can't they hire Dugan Fife?
Who's that?
Who's Dugan Fife? Anybody know who Dugan Fife is?
No,
I don't either.
You're in the comments.
In any event. So before we get into some of the what do we call that? Evergreen content that we want to record today, which we normally can't get away with this if Gooch is in the house because again, he poo-poos a lot of stuff. He would probably enjoy the worst contracts. That's a good one. But the movies one, he would just, check out, grab his coffee and go, which by the way, day 2 coffee.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling good about myself. How about that? Yep.
Try iced coffee yet or just regular?
Okay.
You what?
I brought in some more coffee.
Okay. Well, make sure I have another cup. If I had a cup at 8, would 1 o'clock be too late for another cup of coffee to get me through the rest of the day?
That's around the time I take my next caffeine.
Okay. Then I'll do that. Then
I can't do coffee
cup of coffee.
After like 12.
My dad needs coffee just to drive home at 4 o'clock.
Vinny when he records, Vinny's doing coffee. He's doing coffee at 7.
Wow. Yeah. Wait, at night?
Yeah. Vinny drinks coffee no matter what. I don't know.
Wow. Psychopath.
Yeah.
Good call. All right. Before we get to the worst contracts, Dina, something from Lilac and Sage Boutique.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lilac and Sage Boutique is a veteran-owned LEO spouse-operated boutique based out of North Carolina. Their goal is to continue their service by providing affordable clothing to other hardworking women. They ship orders all over the world. Be sure to check them out at lilacsageboutique.com and join their mailing list so you don't miss out on any new arrivals. Use the promo code CHOP10 at checkout to receive 10% off your purchase.
North Carolina. She's got that little twang. North Carolina. She didn't think she had an accent, but I always pointed it out anyway. She's got that Missouri twang going on. She sounds like Marty. Fuck you, Marty. Fucking Ozark.
Never watched
what's her name again?
Never watched it.
What?
I actually said that I'm gonna start. I need to start watching. I need to start it because I've been pushing it off forever, and everyone's told me to watch. Yeah,
it's one of the greatest shows I've ever watched.
I know.
It's up there for me. It's up there with Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
and Breaking Bad is the GOAT. Yeah. I think. I'm not gonna get into all that. Dave, did I crash? Yes, I did. Around 4 o'clock, Tommy D got here to record Chophead's Combat Sports podcast, and I wanted to kill everybody in sight. I wanted to go to sleep. So yes, I did crash. I don't know how to avoid that without having more coffee.
Get you better sleep though.
No, I stayed up. What I stayed.
Well, you
Watched
do have
Raw
a
for no reason last night.
a
That was
newborn.
dumb.
It doesn't help.
The newborn. Well, you know what? He sleeps through the night. He's doing all right.
Speaking of, well, we can go. Never mind. We can go back to the Chris Benoit story from yesterday.
Holy shit!
No.
Please don't. Not while talking about my children. Thank you very much. Holy hell!
Well, if you keep being on the coffee, who knows what's
On the
going to
coffee,
happen.
I'm going to come home and it's going to be like Ruth. Thank you, Ken. I couldn't think of the girl's name. But anyway, so let's get into it. The worst contracts in sports history. It was put out there by content creator Vinny, who put it out in the Chop Sports Facebook group. And a lot of these I had to be reminded. I was like, oh my God. And remember that contract. The poster boys we're using here, we could start off with Jacoby Ellsbury of the New York Yankees, and of course, Albert Hainsworth when he signed with the Washington Redskins. Yes, Redskins. It's okay. Everybody, don't come for me. I'm so sorry.
It was the Redskins at the time.
Native Americans. What?
It was the Redskins at the time.
It was the Redskins at the time. So those two contracts, by far, like Jacoby Ellsbury. Wait, what was the number again? You said it. It was 7 years. They just stopped paying him last year, and he hasn't been on the team in like 3 years.
I don't remember.
It was bad. It was over 100 mil.
140 something.
So yeah. So all right. So Tony Benevento comes in saying Bobby Bonilla, right?
Yeah.
And while I understand that, like, everybody makes a joke about Bobby Bonilla Day, you know, or
It's still a bad contract.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Mets did the smart thing. They were like, you know what? We don't want to pay you this big ass lump sum because that's going to crush us. Can we just give you $1 million for the next 20 years? And Bobby was like, yeah, you can. And that was it. So they spread it out, just like the NFL contracts, just like the new baseball contracts with 15 years, all that. You know, the younger kids are getting these crazy contracts. The Bobby Bo deal is just comedy because of the structure.
Right.
But like the value was probably, I think the Mets did okay with that.
When does that end? It's coming up, right?
Next year? 2
Oh,
years?
it's going to be sad.
Yeah,
It's a sad day.
They should bring him in to do the first pitch, obviously.
I mean, it was smart that, you know, it's a smart move by the Mets that they deferred the money, but it's still a shit contract to begin with, which is, you know, why there's a Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yeah. Well, Vinny coming in, I will admit that it's not their fault. Bernie Madoff was a huge douche. Actually, his sister and somebody else of the Madoff family were found dead the other day.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So they're still mob ties.
Yeah,
You know,
there's something
still
going on.
out of there.
Illuminati type stuff.
Oh, 2030. All right. So we got 7 more years on the Bobby Bo deal.
Still upsetting. I think they should extend them.
Lakers. Anyway, this was a tragic one that Mike.
I actually have Kobe on the list.
Yeah. So Kobe Bryant's contract was $100 million over.
At the end, it's 2 years for 48 mil, and Kobe was like on his downturn at that point. He was Kobe.
You're talking about
the last year of his contract.
About his play.
Oh yeah, I'm talking down. Come on,
Wow.
man. I know I'm a jerk, but
I mean, yeah, you got the coldness. So the Kobe contract, dude. Okay, remember Crush Davis? Chris Davis. Do you remember him?
Chris Davis.
7
So funny
years,
thing about
$161 million.
I went to Camden Yards a couple years ago, and that was during that contract. And I'm like, Chris, I just kept yelling his contract out at him. And he hit 2 home runs that game and stared me in the eyes because I was sitting on his
stare right into your soul.
Oh yeah, I'm like, you still suck.
Went to Camden Yards is so nice, by the way. You went on a Yankee game?
Yeah.
See, I didn't. I went with my best friend John. God rest his soul. We went down to Camden Yards first. He was a big Mariners guy, so I got to see Griffey play at Camden Yards.
Yeah. Did you see the spot on the building where he hit the home run? If you look at
there's like an indent.
Yeah, no, that's like where he hit the home run. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So no rain is taking that down?
No, it's like they put a little plaque, like a little baseball
That's
thing.
Actually pretty badass. Cool. I still Payne coming in. I still think Floyd Mayweather getting $20 million to do a storyline where WWE is his bad contract move. No one cared. Do you remember when Big Show
with WrestleMania?
Just light me up, brother. And then he's just like, broke his shit.
Yeah.
Broke his shit. Like,
it was bad.
How do you Big Show's like, you know what? I got a deviated septum anyway. Let's just do this. You know, let's make it as real as possible.
Yeah, Mike says Miguel Cabrera getting 250
38.
Yeah, that was
32.
Was bad.
8 years. So he's going to be playing before. He's got but he's not playing bad though. That's not a bad.
He's playing. He's
Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, he's been bad.
He can still hit.
Yeah, sort of. I actually have Agent Zero on this list.
Oh wow.
He went the whole gun thing, and he got hurt all the time. He's having standoffs with on planes. He was a mess. He's a disaster. But he had 4 years for 50 mil.
Okay. How about a lot of people brought up, or at least 3 people brought up the Jamarcus Russell contract. But that was before the rules.
Yeah.
So as a number 1 overall pick, you're going to get that money. Same thing. I'll lump in Sam Bradford with that. After Sam Bradford got paid, they changed the rules.
Yeah,
because of the Sam Bradford situation where he's getting
Sam Bradford.
paid like $100 million.
You can have any of his contracts,
dude. Oh my God, he got multiple, right? And then I think the Eagles didn't they got 2 first rounders for him?
Yeah.
Sam Bradford, he was never good.
Well, Sam Bradford was always overhyped with everywhere he went.
God.
I have Sean Kemp on here when he went to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I didn't even know he went to the
my
Cavs.
God, that was bad. He was like 7 years, $107 million.
Oh my God. Well, the NBA is just.
And he came into training at 315 pounds.
What?
Training camp. Yeah.
So fat Sean Kemp.
Oh, it's Zion. It was like Zion.
It was a Zion.
Yeah, it was a Zion thing. And then he got coked out and had a bunch of coke and kids.
Coked out.
I don't know.
Chris Payne said it yesterday, and I did write it down on my sheet here. Brock Osweiler getting $72 million from the Texans.
Nice.
And then only to be traded from the Texans to the Broncos.
Yeah.
And then sort of be a contributor to them getting to the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Crazy. But not worth $72 million. That's for damn sure not worth $72
there's
million.
Now let me go piggyback on the Knicks. The Knicks have a ton of contracts.
Yeah. Obviously your boy that you and
Fournier. You can
rough.
even then whatever. But then you had Eddie Curry 6 years. You had Joakim Noah. Noah was a great one. 4 years for 72. Allen Houston 6 years, $100 million. That's when he was on his downturn. Yeah, I loved him too. Then you got Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson getting that great contract.
Good job.
That was a good one.
Year.
And I think Isaiah Thomas was paying like $130 million to people who didn't even play.
I still cringe when I see Isaiah Thomas. He was at the All-Star game, top 75 players or whatever, 75th anniversary, and they show Isaiah Thomas. I'm like,
it's great.
I'm like, I hate your guts. Here's one. Yoenis Cespedes.
Cowboy Cespedes?
4 years, $110 million. Him falling off a horse was the greatest thing that
broke
could
like
have
both of his. He broke both ankles or something. I don't even know how. Yeah.
He's got documentation.
Someone said Kovalchuk.
Kobe's contract was 17 years, $102 million.
And then he's like, I go to motherland.
I go to Russia. I do not like this sport here in America. I'm out. And he left. And he just left high and dry. The Devils were like,
It is Newark. Newark, Russia. They're about the same, to be honest.
They're at war every day. So... I gotta love Newark. Actually, you know what? That stadium or that arena is not bad. I don't dislike The Rock. In fact, Dinosaur Barbecue is right outside it. So we went there once to drink. Good area. I like that area of Newark is good. I'm sure it's got its rough patches. Drew Bledsoe, 10 years, $103 million. Played 2 games, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Was that the Brady?
That's Tom Brady's fault.
That's all Tom Brady's fault. Yeah, so you can't blame him for getting that deal.
What about Giancarlo Stanton?
Yeah, but you know what? That's paying off.
I know. I'm just saying in general. The contract.
The contract itself is ridiculous. I mean, look, if you're saying that, you can talk about A-Rod too.
Oh yeah,
his contract was astronomical.
Or Pujols.
Pujols.
That ruined the Angels. That like wasted Mike Trout's years.
Hawaii money coming in. Aaron Ranger's contract. I'm sure he meant Rodgers. When they end up paying him $70 million to play. Oh wait, what? Oh, A-Rod's. I thought it said Aaron Rodgers. A-Rod's Rangers contract. Yeah, so they paid $70 million to play for the Yankees. So the Yankees actually caught a break there.
You got Fat Sandoval. Pablo Sandoval when he went to the Red Sox and just
for the love of God. You know who that is, ladies and gentlemen? That's Mom.
Hi, Dave's mom.
Yeah, Mom's coming in here. I love the Devils, and yes, it's a nice stadium. Mama Sturge is in the house. I finally hooked her up with how to do all this, and now I know it's just going to be like constant berating. I'm kidding.
You know what else was bad? Actually, I didn't see Carl Crawford when he went from the Rays. No, after he left Tampa, went to the Red Sox.
They overpaid. Who overpaid for Jason Bay? Was that the Mets?
I think it was a Mets.
It was a Mets contract. It was like 7 years, something crazy, nasty.
And you had
what about your boy Cokehead Josh Hamilton?
I was gonna say Cokehead Josh Hamilton. He went to the Angels, and that was a disaster. He's always been a mess, but
yeah. Pujols was signed for $1 million years, according to Vinny. Oh my God. Oh boy. Yeah. So anyway, that's a couple of them. Who I had somebody else. I had Covey down here, Sam Bradford. I did write down Floyd Mayweather. There was a lot of them in the chat.
Prince Fielder was bad too.
I liked Prince Fielder.
Yeah, man. He was good, but then he went to the Rangers. No, I went to the Rangers and he was good for the first year, and then after that, it was just all downhill with injuries.
What do I have? I still have the Sports Illustrated cover. Does the Phil Jackson Knicks deal? Yeah, Stevie Mack, we said that. The Phil Jackson was right alongside the The Isaiah Thomas one too.
Hideki Arabu, rest in
Randy
peace.
Johnson, Yankees. I don't remember his contract.
I don't
Randy
remember
Johnson.
either.
They must have overpaid. They overpaid for everybody at the
Obviously.
time. Kyle coming. Here we go. Every contract Jerry Rice ever signed. This is how I met Kyle. I not meet him personally yet.
Oh, this was when he was arguing in the
dude.
Facebook group.
Oh, the Jerry Rice overrated thing went absolutely bonkers. People were like, "Are you high?" Like, "Oh my god!" And Kyle was like, "Maybe," but like this was like a big conversation. Jerry Rice being overrated. Ugh,
Not gonna get involved in that
one
because
because it's just. Oh wow, that's right. Vinny coming in. Matt Flynn got paid.
Oh, good
after
for
that
him.
One good year.
Good for him.
And guess who got him paid? Mike McCarthy.
There you go.
There
you go.
very much. You're welcome.
Shout
I
out.
think he was there for that. If not, it was the other guy, Ray Sherman. I forget. One of those two coaches for the Packers. got him paid.
A good one's Jason Williams. He killed a guy
Oh,
for the
God.
Nets. Remember? He like
He
shot a
killed-
limo
was it
driver.
Butler or whatever with the shotgun.
Who?
Jason Williams. Didn't
Shot-
he shoot the Butler? Or
Wasn't that
something?
Steve McNair? Shotgun?
In
My
the
brother found
library
his
with the
jersey the other day.
shotgun.
My
Oh.
brother was like a supporter of the Titans. We'll say. I
I
won't
thought you were
say
going to say
fan.
supporter of shooting.
No, he was not a
Okay.
supporter of shooting himself. But
Got
I
it.
told him, my dad and my brother were totally like, wait, he shot himself? They thought his wife killed him or something.
Yeah, it was a
I'm like,
mess. That was a
no.
disaster.
It was a nasty scene
Yeah.
for Steve.
But no,
McNair.
Jason Williams from the Nets killed the limo driver
Okay.
and then, broke his leg with Stephon Marbury. It was a
okay.
mess.
Hawaii Mike said my cousin testified in that trial. Yikes.
The Jason
All right.
Williams one?
I guess so. That's
all right.
That's interesting.
He
Jason
served Jay
Williams, yes.
Williams that night at the restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kyle came back in with Jerry Rice, 5'6", 140 pounds, 145 pounds, runs a 4.840.
Damn.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, man, that brought up some serious baggage on that Facebook group. That was fun.
Ugly and everybody.
Anybody else? You think?
I'm not messing up Jay Williams and Jason Williams. Jason Williams is white chocolate, right?
There was how many Jason? Wasn't there a Jason Williams on the Nets too?
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
The
no.
guy,
There's another Jay Williams from Duke.
there's Darren Williams.
No.
Jay Williams played for Duke. He didn't play for the. Did he? He didn't play for the
He played
Nets.
for the Nets.
No, he broke his everything on the motorcycle.
That was another. That's the one who killed the guy.
No, that's
Oh, that's not the right.
stop.
Jason
Get your
Williams.
Jason Williams right. Jesus.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's only 3 of them in the NBA ever.
Can we get Scoop some more saturation? He looks like paste.
Wow. All right. Who said this?
Well, I work with him.
He also asked earlier where his supplement is. I wasn't sure what that meant.
does
so I
that
didn't bring
mean?
it up.
Supplement.
idea.
He looks like paste. So maybe it's not.
It's like a ghostly
Ghostly
hue.
Maybe not here or here so much. No, but maybe that's
Well, not here or
maybe
here
that's the
so
seat
much.
and that's the lighting and maybe
here.
that's the camera because Gooch always thinks he has his winter skin on all year round because he looks pale.
Yeah,
So maybe that's the seat and the camera. He's in like ultra high def.
The ring light
Oh,
is
and the
also
ring light.
set on white.
The ring light
instead
is
of
set on
yellow.
white right now. Usually I have it set on something else.
What?
It's like
Milky
a-
white.
Perez. Yeah. So anyway, that's funny. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Duke, Jay Williams went to the Bulls.
Jason Williams was black number 35.
Yes.
Played forwards. All right.
Yes.
His driver, not his butler. Same
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Put some respect on White Chocolate's name. My boy Matt
And the
McIntosh.
bricks
You
are
know
different
Matt
colors.
McIntosh.
Look,
What?
the bricks are different colors, so it brings out the whiteness.
The white. Is Dina gonna get on camera real quick to adjust your? Dina coming in gonna go adjust the hue. Let's see if it makes a difference here. He's gonna do this live on the air. And no, that's the up and down. So
Matt
try.
McIntosh was
He wore
Russell
Jason-
Pro, right?
There you go. There's some. He's tan now.
Look at that.
Hey, look at that.
Spray
See?
tan.
Who needs sunless
Spray-
tan
no,
lotions,
Matt
right,
McIntosh
Mom?
wasn't he?
That's
What,
why
Russell
they pay me
Pro?
the big bucks.
Yes,
Oh,
my boy.
yeah, yeah.
I'm saying he used to wear the Jason Williams white chocolate jersey a lot. That's
Oh.
how I know of that one. But anyway,
Wow, this is great.
this has gone all. over
I
the
feel like I
place.
went to Mike DeCross's body bronze.
Thank
tanning.
you, Mike DeCrosta. Thank you. Oh man,
look
you need a
good.
tan like Sturz. I don't tan. I know a lot of people think I tan. It's the
Looks
light.
like you're
It's the
tan. It
lighting.
is the light.
It's the lighting. It's the camera. It's the action. I like that. All right. One of my favorite topics of all time because I can never get a word in when it comes to this when Gooch is here because he doesn't like anything. My favorite. Me and Scoop have determined our top 10 favorite sports movies ever. So how do you want to do this? You want to just go 10 through 1 and then if I have one, all right, here's how we'll do it. We'll start at 10. I'll say my 10. And if it's on your list, you have to say that's my
Okay.
blah, blah,
So
blah.
you start.
I'll start
Oh,
with number Number 10 is going to be great. People are going to laugh at me. Number 10, my favorite. Remember, these are my favorite.
This isn't going to be.
This isn't like
these movies
Tin Cup and
probably
shit.
suck.
Like this, right.
These movies are probably awful that we appreciate.
No, I mean, some of these movies are amazing.
Probably awful.
I mean,
mine are.
Maybe
some
my
of these
number
are good.
10. Maybe my number 10 is
So if you
Back
chime in,
over.
I'm going to say what's
Chris Payne coming in. Bag over your face would work too. That's I appreciate you, Payne. You're gonna get that segment
Sweet.
pissed off Payne real quick, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Chris Payne was the one. Remember I told you before the show I got hit over the head with a chair and blood everywhere?
Yeah, I was probably there.
That was Chris Payne.
Oh, I want to meet him.
He smoked me. I couldn't get my hand up fast enough. He was like fucking Sammy Sosa. Dink! And I'm just like,
you're not allowed to hit people in the head anymore, though.
I
with
know.
chairs.
Well,
What the fuck?
apparently
What
back
the hell?
in 2014 you were allowed.
Come on, Payne.
Piece of shit. Get him ready. All right, so
It's good. No, you're. I guarantee 7
like
out of my
that.
10 movies everyone hates.
I'm probably gonna be like they're the greatest movies of all time. So I'll just start with number 10. It's a joke within Chop Sports, at least this office, and Kyle
Is it
and
Rudy?
AJ. No, it's draft day.
Oh,
Yes.
So
I had that
but
in
I'm
my
putting
honorable
draft
mentions.
day at 10, and it's Vontae Mack. No matter what, it is the
Yes.
number 10 greatest sports movie, in my opinion. Which again, I know there's a million sports movies like Raging Bull and all these other movies that are just like they've won awards. Top 10, number 10, draft day. It's not on your list.
No, not even my
so
honorable
Wow.
mad
mentions.
that I didn't
Wow.
see that until this year.
Ken Paulman coming up with a thumbs up, baby. Let's
Oh
go.
my God.
Let's go. What do you got? Who's your number 10?
Number 10, I have The Karate Kid.
Oh, see, that's not on
That's
mine.
a movie. That's a sports movie.
It is a sports movie.
Karate is a sport,
Yes.
and I love that movie now. And I watch
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai right
Featuring
now.
Brett
It's-
Ernst, my good
Right.
buddy.
Right, represent.
Yeah.
I love Karate Kid. Karate Kid 1 and 2, 3.
They lose
With
you at
what's her
3.
name?
I don't
What's her name?
remember what's
What's
what.
the girl? The girl. I forgot.
Who's in the show?
She's the Karate Kid in number 3.
Oh, they changed it to a girl?
Yeah. Yes. So 1 and 2 are
Was,
good.
was there a movement or something?
Yeah,
Why
because-
don't they change it over?
Hillary Swank. I think it was Hillary Swank.
Is
So
that a thumbs down?
yeah. Well,
Yo,
Kyle
I'm done.
hates Karate Kid,
Kyle,
so-
Kyle said he's done Karate Kid.
how do you hate
Out.
Karate Kid?
What?
Who hates Karate Kid?
I mean, I don't hate Karate Kid,
Right.
but Karate
But
Kid's
top
not on my
10?
not on my
I
list.
probably, you know what? I'm gonna put it at number fucking 1 now. All right, how about all you? I'm gonna get my gun, shoot all y'all.
Coming back, going to my car, gonna shoot all you motherfuckers. That's one of my, and that, you know what? That's not on my list, but I think it should be.
Okay,
But
here
anyway,
we go.
number 9. Who's your number 9?
My number 9 is
We'll
Ready to
alternate.
Rumble with David Arquette.
Shit, that's another great one, but it's not on my list.
He conquers WCW, gets the championship.
And then wins it in real
I
life.
fucking love it.
It's terrible.
That's great.
Good.
Awful.
Great movie.
Awful.
Such
Show
a bad
Sugar
movie.
Daddy
Yeah,
Donkey.
yeah, that's right. I have Ready to Rumble, a fake sport,
Oh,
sort of fake, not really fake,
man,
storyline fake,
that is
as number 9.
tag me. Hell, you're gonna get dude. That movie. Oh God, what a great movie! You have to thumbs up that movie, and it is a sports movie. Unless you start, I don't know if Jimmy King will rule you. Yes, as soon as I finish these here beers, dude. That movie is oh my God, legendary. Like oh my God, like Purple Sugar Slush.
Oh, it's such a
King's
So you forgot about it until I just said it.
Yes, bro.
See?
I might, right after we watch, we're gonna have a movie day today.
Yes.
We're gonna watch. What did I say before?
Forgetting
Sarah Marshall first.
Because
Then we're throwing on. Ready to Rumble
forgetting
after
to.
that.
Yes.
Peter, you suck. Peter, you
Why'd
suck.
you do it?
all morning.
Why'd you do it all day? Yes. Yeah, dude, no.
I hate the psychiatrist. Go see one anyway.
And now Chris Payne coming in. Now David Arquette is one of the worst, most hated men in wrestling. Dude, he's a psychopath. Like the guy could take a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's a little bit of a hardcore guy. See, my mom came in and said The Natural, like great, Robert Redford. Fuck,
Yeah,
I
but
get
that's
it.
an actual good
That's a great movie, Mom. This is a list of
Yeah,
like.
these are good
somewhat
movies, Mr.
shitty
Sturgio.
list.
We're talking about
Bad.
bad movies that we enjoy.
Oh my God, Nick Cage almost killed him. You're right, Chris. Well, Nick Cage almost killed multiple people. I'm sure in all those death matches and stuff, all the kids like that shit. All right, my number 9,
Mhm.
Nick Nolte, Blue Chips.
Okay.
Okay.
So
love
I
Blue
have that on my
Chips.
list.
It's on your list at what?
Number 2.
Whoa!
Wow.
I love Blue Chips.
That's
also terrible movie.
So
yeah,
bad.
not the greatest.
No, it's not at all. But I
Neon
watched
Bedell.
it so many times as a kid that I just loved watching like Shaq. I loved watching
Penny Hardaway.
I love watching him shaking free throws by the barn with the thing coming back. I'm like, that's a good idea. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh man, who did I hate? What was his name? The agent. Can't think of the agent's name.
Oh, Happy?
Happy.
Yeah, happy. Yeah. It was
So
such a good.
So
Well, now Blue
good.
Chips doesn't make sense because now you can give kids cars
Now you
and
can do whatever you want.
and whatever you want.
But at
So-
first, Penny Hardaway's mother wanted a house with a lawn.
I don't know why. I love it. I love Nick Nolte in it. Such a good movie.
Oh, you're an asshole there, Payne. Says I have Lil Bow Wow like Mike. That's my honorable mention. It's not on my list at all. So
that was 9.
that was 9 for me. What's 9 for you?
Well, I did 9. That was I did.
Oh, all right.
I'll
So
do 8.
I'll go to my 8.
Yeah, you do 8.
I'll go to my 8, and that is a movie that everybody seems to hate, and that's Rudy. Rudy is one of my favorite movies ever. There's, John Favreau wrote and directed it, I believe. Vince Vaughn is in it as the young running back. Everybody hates Rudy. They think he's offsides in the main game in that one game against BC. But Rudy, to me, was something I grew up on. Again, the soundtrack, amazing. I can run to that. I can cry to that. One of the most emotional I can ever get watching a movie is watching him getting accepted into Notre Dame.
Into Notre Dame.
When he's reading the letter on the bench by himself and he starts to cry, and I'm like, oh boy, here it comes. Like it's, like getting the flow. I'm even getting emotional right now thinking about it. Actually, add Rudy to the list. After the show, we're gonna watch 3 movies in a row.
Also, Kyle says that my favorite sports movie is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Dude, Kate Hudson is a doll.
She's a Knicks fan. They go to a Knicks game.
And Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
She's dreamy. So I would watch your mouth, all right?
Oh, man. Stevie Mack coming in. I don't know if this is on your list. I'll just throw it in there. Sidekicks? So you want to talk about karate movie. It's hard to call that a sports movie, but it is because it's majority all about him and wanting that. What's that kid's name? Didn't he die?
Who?
That kid died, right? The kid who played Casper, who was in the Casper movie. The kid with the hair, the long hair.
The kid.
I think he died.
Is that the guy from Ladybugs?
Yes.
The guy. Yeah.
He's died.
Actually,
right?
great movie with
That's
Rodney
another one,
Dangerfield.
Ladybugs.
Shit, I didn't even think of
Balls
that.
on fire.
I love that
Balls on
movie.
fire.
When he played up as dressed up as a girl. I forgot his name.
And now in 2022, you just say you're a girl and you can play.
And you can beat records for UPenn.
Yes,
you saw
I
that? The
saw
swimmer?
that. Wow.
480th as a man, and then he goes to be a woman. It's number 1 in the country.
So you're a scrub dude, and now you're a dominant woman. I love this year.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's
Anyway, Whoopi Goldberg coaches the Knicks. What is that? It's another good one. Ivan, take charge. What is that movie now? Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, Eddie. Yeah, that was it.
Eddie, got it. That's another great one.
So I'll move on to 8. I have Rocky as number 8.
Ooh, Rocky?
All the way down to
wait,
number
Rocky
8.
1?
I put Rocky 1 just because it started all the other Rockies.
Okay. I have a
I
couple
love
of those,
4.
but not 1.
I love 4. I love Creed.
Don't drop them all. But
Creed was good.
Creed
But
was
Creed's
amazing.
on
Creed's
honorable
not on my
mention.
list.
Creed's an honorable mention because I actually think Creed's better than Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Personally.
Well, because it's
Well,
got
it's
more
a better
like
movie.
CGI
Yeah,
and
it's a
more
better
like
movie.
it's into it. Joanna Man coming from Hawaii Mike. That was another. That was actually that's another movie where a guy turned into a girl and dominated.
Right.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Way before its time. That's what I think.
What do you got as number 7? Oh no, my turn for 7.
Yeah, I
right?
went Rudy with 7.
7 is Major League.
Oh, that's number 2.
Number 2. So there you go.
So we both guessed each other's number 2s, or at least listed that. Major League is by far, one of the most quotable movies of all time.
Oh yeah.
One of the most,
well, even Major League 2 was great.
Well, that's on my list too.
3 is 3 is 3.
No, 3 is not. That belongs nowhere.
Choose the best.
I still enjoy it because I like awful movies.
It was bad.
But it wasn't like
You got
awful
Crash.
in a good way.
Creed is better than Rocky 5 for sure. I'll give him that because the Tommy gun. That's Touchman.
Rocky 5 wasn't great.
Rocky 5 was awful.
That wasn't great.
Back to the
Awful.
Whoopi thing.
Where
did it go? Here we go.
What happened? It seems like she's coaching them now.
Who,
The
Whoopi?
Knicks. Whoopi. It was
Oh, that's really good. Oh man,
It is Roger Dorn. That's
What?
great.
what? Your favorite
cuck,
player?
The cuck Roger Dorn.
The what?
The cuck. Watching his wife have
I
sex.
know what a cuck is.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Wait, why is he a cuck?
I'm just.
That's a thing?
No, just because the Wild Thing slept with his wife.
I didn't know who she was.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God. My mom's also bringing back memory lane. Rocky 1 was one of my first drive-in movies with your father.
That's nice.
And then they got divorced.
Aw.
That's after that movie. Right after that movie, it was Bledsoe. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, favorite Major League player is Roger Dorn. I like that one. Clubber Lang and Thunder Lips, both in 3. 3 is on my list. We'll get into it. So why don't I just do my 7 here? You said so. Rocky
Mine's
1
Major League. Yeah.
is there. Oh no, I'm sorry. 7 was Major League.
Major
for you.
League.
My 7 is The Replacements.
Okay.
Yes.
Shane
it.
Falco, Gene Hackman, like
Every time I hear the
Danny
song, I
Bateman.
just do the electric slide.
right. You cannot. When you hear "I Will Survive," you think of Clifford Franklin
Right.
because Clifford Franklin
Yeah.
coming down with it. The best part about that
Miles
movie,
and miles of heart.
the best part about Clifford Franklin, who drops everything,
Yeah.
right? Drops everything on the man, and then he finally makes the catch. He gets back into the huddle, and his first frame was, "I got skills, baby." Just like, what the fuck? Oh my God, such a good movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I love it. I love it. Oh wait, that's another one that's not on my list, but it's so good.
Oh.
Angels in the
Angels in
Outfield.
the Outfield.
Angels in the
Yeah,
Outfield was
that was
good.
that was
So
actually
was
really good.
I'm not gonna say it in case you have it. So.
All right. So The Replacements is mine. Great feel good story. Shane Falco's necking with that girl. That's what he's doing. John Madden's in that movie.
Yeah.
At Summerall.
I
Thanks,
love that
John.
movie.
But yeah. So anyway, go to your number 6.
My number 6 is Field of Dreams. You don't even have it in your top 10?
Mm-mm.
How do you not have Field of Dreams in your top 10?
My Costner quota was filled
love,
already. with
love,
JFK.
love Kevin Costner. Yeah, Kevin Costner was in Twister too, right?
What?
Or is that what's his name? No, that's the other guy.
Who's the other guy? That's
The
not
other
Kevin
guy.
Costner.
Who's the other guy in Twister with Helen Hunt?
The guy who died.
Did he die?
The one
Think of
who
his name. Hold
Sandy
on.
Lyle from.
No.
No.
Anyway, let's
Go
go back to Field of Dreams.
It's
You remember
Field
the
of Dreams.
scoreboard scene with like when it just kept
Can I be honest
flashing?
with you? I've never watched it.
Bill
through.
Paxton.
Bill Paxton. Yes.
Yes.
I've never watched Field of Dreams through. Ever.
You like the shittiest movies.
I
and
know.
you don't
and
like,
I just
you
never
can't
watched
watch
that one
Bill
through. That
Paxton,
didn't
yeah.
make my list.
It's not a good.
The entire movie is about a grown man with daddy issues.
I don't want to talk
Good
about my daddy issues. All right, I got a lot. I have a lot. I just loved it.
Three
Anyway,
people coming in. Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton.
all right, it's
Paxton.
Bill Paxton. I get it. Jesus Christ, Bill Paxton. He died? No, he didn't die, right?
No.
I was I thought I was about to say, like, rest in peace. What the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
I was scared for a second. I was like, I missed Bill Paxton dying. He was in Independence Day, right? Or is that someone else? All right. That was someone else. Who's the guy from Independence Day? The president.
Not googling.
Not-
movie stars for you.
Anyway. So look, your mom says Field of Dreams is a perfect movie.
Oh, shut up,
Perfect.
Ma.
Perfect movie.
Anyway, oh my God, I'm in
Taking the
tears on that
eyeliner
one.
run.
That one actually drew tears. Okay.
I'm not talking about Will Smith either. I know that's the guy.
That's Jeff Goldblum.
Bill Pullman.
Yeah.
Pullman. Bill P.
He's the president in my eyes.
Bill
He
P.
will always be a president in my eyes. That's
Oh
that's
my
where he's
God.
at.
All right.
Holy
Anyway, what's your
shit.
6?
My 6 is Rocky 3.
Okay, so
Okay.
you have multiple Rockies?
I have 2.
Oh, you
I
have
have
two
2 Rocky.
Rockies.
I have Rocky movies on here. Rocky, they're actually in order, or at least in my order. So Rocky 3 with Clubber Lang. Hey woman, I treat you like a real man. Yeah. Great movie. The best part is like Paulie is outed as a racist.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
he's
good.
like, he's not a colored fighter. He can't move like a colored fighter. I'm like, dude, this is great. And then Eye of the Tiger. That's where that song comes from. So
Yeah.
yeah, Rocky 3. It's amazing.
Well, I think I
Bill Paxton is dead, by the way, according to Vinny. So
Really?
throw it out. And that's the show, folks.
He had a stroke. Oh wow.
Oh
You had
man,
a what?
Stroke in
He had a stroke?
2017.
that's rough.
That's right.
That's rough. Like poor guy. I don't know the guy. But yeah, Rocky 3, great movie. But again, one of those ultimate guy cry moments is when Mickey dies.
Mickey.
Oh,
Good old
dude.
Mickey.
He's yelling at Mick, and I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. And then he throws his bicycle helmet at the Rocky statue, and he's like, "Ugh," and like for no reason. And you're just like, oh my God, if he doesn't beat Clubber, I swear to Christ, like I'm gonna go nuts. So Rocky 3 is my number 6. What's yours?
That was 6 was Field of Dreams. So 5,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had Necessary Roughness.
Oh, that's my number 3.
Necessary Roughness is not a good movie by
No.
any means.
but in
And
the,
I
in
don't
the
know.
day, it was for its time. It was a really good movie. And
Yep.
there's again one of the most quotable sports movies ever. If you liked it, if you didn't like Necessary, I had that on VHS. Like I had that, and I repeatedly watched it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
That movie
for no
is-
reason.
No, and I remember.
And Bill
memorized that
Pullman was in it,
entire-
right? I'm just
What?
kidding. It's Scott Bakula. I know it's Scott Bakula.
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 So who's also in Major League 3.
And Sinbad.
Hot
Well, I think that was one of Jason Bateman's first
It was.
movies,
He was the running
right?
back.
Yeah.
He was Edison,
Yeah.
and his father was Thomas Edison.
Kathy Ireland.
It's not his fault. The whole team sucks.
The whole
Hey,
Who missed the assignment? Everyone missed their goddamn assignment.
But to this day, me and my buddy Tommy, who when we go out to drink, we're always when I was a single eligible bachelor, I was out there saying, "What play you want to run tonight?" He's like, "Double." I was like, "Done." And no rhyme or reason to what the hell double was. He's like, "What coverage is this?" Double. Okay. But yeah, he's dead. I know he's dead
He's
for
dead.
100%.
Yeah.
Coach Wally Riggendorf. And Dean Elias, big prick. He actually was in our list of greatest movie villains,
Right.
because he was just an asshole. And of
Yeah.
course, Flat Top, who by the way got his face mask knocked off, and he's bled everywhere. You remember that?
Yeah.
Was that a little bit excessive?
A little bit.
It was like he
little bit.
chomped on a blood capsule and it just poured out.
So you have a 5.
Whew, Kathy Ireland. Yeah, you said that already,
Yeah.
right? Welcome to Football. That's such a great movie. Whew. All right. Anyway,
who's your 5?
my 5 is Rocky 4.
Okay, another Rocky.
Rocky 4 ended the Cold War. Rocky, you can change. You can change. Everybody can change. Right? It's a great film. Like, it just shows you that steroids never prosper and good hard work will, which I don't agree with at all anymore after watching so many other things. But Rocky 4 for me is one of the greatest movies maybe ever.
Yeah, I love
think it's
Rocky
the best
4.
Rocky movie they've ever made. And you know, that's just one of those movies I just
How
love.
shitty is Philly that you
Happy
have
birthday, Paulie.
that you have a statue? I have a statue of a fake person.
What, say that again?
How bad is Philadelphia that you have a statue of a fake person?
I know.
Scumbag
Well, that's
city.
that was my go-to until they won the stupid Super Bowl. I was like,
That's true.
your biggest accomplishment is putting up a.
So I don't mind.
fictional
I don't
character.
care about the Eagles like as a rival.
I mean, I do.
Obviously, look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this bad boy.
You're Jaguars guy, yeah.
We hate the Titans.
How
No one
do you
cares
not like
about
the
us.
Titans?
Somebody has to hate them.
So anyway, what's your number 4?
Number 4, I have White Man Can't Jump.
Ah, see, that should be on my.
White Man
That should
Can't
be on my
Jump.
list.
Billy the money.
Billy, come on.
What is a quince?
What is it called?
I just loved it. I love the 2-on-2 basketball.
Dude.
Wesley Snipes is pretty. Oh, so pretty.
It's pretty. It's so pretty.
It's always been a favorite movie of mine. I love Woody Harrelson. Actually, I love Woody Harrelson ever since after that. I watch every Woody Harrelson movie just because the White Man Can't Jump.
People
I
versus
love
Larry
him.
Flint.
Oh, great. Fucking loved it.
Yeah, what that movie again? We made reference to that movie before, where he's saying, "I'm gonna get my gun."
Yeah, shoot all of y'all.
Wesley Snipes again, great movie. There was a guy in that movie, I can't remember his name. I think he was in like a different world, not in an actual different world, like
I
the
thought it was like
show,
an
A
alternate
Different world.
I thought it was like Stranger Things, like
No.
the Upside Down.
The Upside Down. All right, what was that? Number 4?
That was 4.
Major League 2.
Okay, so you have Major
League.
Leagues. Okay.
I got the Major League in here. Major League 2 is great. They replace Wesley Snipes with Omar Epps.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's in plenty of other sports movies, so it fits the bill.
Yeah.
And then obviously you get the corporate sellout that is Ricky Vaughn, and then he makes the comeback. He's dating the blonde, then he goes dates the brunette and all that shit. Obviously Jack Parkman is a big contributor to this movie.
Big villain.
Where, you know, he does the shimmy and it makes all the people in Chicago throw up or Cleveland puke. And shout out to Bob Uecker, man. Like, he's one of the greatest voices of our
Yeah,
generation.
definitely.
You know, and obviously Monty, you know, fly ball.
Full caught.
You
He's
know?
not the best color analyst for nothing, folks.
He's like- the guy threw at his own kid at his father's son game. That was actually Major League 1. But yeah, Major League 2 for me is great. I love it. Wild Thing, all that good shit. That's in there.
So
Now you're into the top 3, but two of mine are
yours
gone.
already picked.
2 of mine are gone. So what are your 3
Well,
and
2
2?
I had Blue Chips.
Okay, so who's your
So
3?
number 3 I have Happy Gilmore.
All right, perfect. He's one of the poster boys for this show.
Oh, I love Happy.
Happy Gilmore, 100% is on there. Again,
Well,
quotable to
So
the
is he
death.
number 1 for you?
Huh?
Is he number 1 for you?
No.
So you didn't have Happy Gilmore on your
I
list?
did not have Happy Gilmore
How
on
do
my
you not
list.
have Happy
I
Gilmore?
love Happy Gilmore, just didn't make my top 10.
Jesus.
So,
I can't
Unbelievable.
believe neither of you guys have a League of Their Own on there.
All right, well,
shit,
now,
I just
number
watched
1,
that.
My favorite.
I have a League of Their Own.
Oh, a number 1. You guessed
Number 1, I
1.
have a League of Their Own.
Really?
We
Yes.
are the members of the All-American team. We come from cities.
All right, you're done.
All right, sorry.
First of all, Dottie Henson dropped the ball on purpose. So Kit Keller would have
Yeah.
off herself because that was just an
Oh,
awful.
Kit would have definitely
she
killed
was-
herself.
She was a
she
loose
hit-
cannon.
yeah.
Bitch, I've been traded to Racine. She threw a fastball right by her face. Crashed through the window.
Yeah, I just love
Evelyn, you're still missing the cutoff man. He's like, that's something I want you to work on in the off
He's so
season. And he's like,
shaky. I love that movie.
It's not
I can
Tiger
pretty much
baseball.
quote that whole movie. I
Oh.
love it's such a great
that's
movie.
such a phenomenal
It's like-
flip.
Wait, that's Marla Hooch. What a hitter.
What do you recommend? More night games. Dude, and what's his face? The agent, the scout in the beginning. What's his guy? You know what I'm talking about. The guy from everything else.
John
He's-
Lovitz.
John Lovitz. He's
Yeah.
like, you see, the train moves, not the station. Hey, cowgirls, see the grass? Don't eat it. Oh my god, it's
it's
such
great.
a money movie.
So then, what's your number one?
Well, first of all, I have to avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
Avoid
That's
the
good
clap.
advice.
That's good advice. I just like when he just pegs. Got him.
Right. Yeah, Stool Angel. Have another chocolate bar. No, but the one, the explanation of Mr. Harvey, whatever the hell, trying to get him, he's like, you could have been one of the greatest. And he's like, well, I had my knee injury. He goes, you fell out of a hotel. He goes, well, there was a fire you started. Like Tom Hanks in that movie is unbelievable. Whew. All right. So my number one movie is obviously the number one movie in my world. Like a lot of people, like, again, my family makes fun of me because I have 77 top 5 movies, so I'm always like, oh, that's top 5. That's top 5, right? I'll say it. But I have a number one, and it's without question is Any Given Sunday. That is my number one favorite movie ever. I remember the first time I saw it. My boy John's dad took us, rated R to shit. First time I ever saw that locker room scene where I was just like, what the hell is going on? But overall, my favorite movie, Steamin' Willie Beeman. I bought a jersey. I bought a Steamin' Willie Beeman jersey. I felt bad for Cap Rooney. I felt like that was the Dak Prescott, Tony Romo story. Reliving that all over again. But of course, like there's so many. Al Pacino's
you got your favorite
that.
linebacker in there.
LT's in there doing blow. Yeah, he's doing that. And then oh wow, Chris Payne bringing in Beer League, and I did not bring that on my top 10. And I know if Jimmy's listening, he probably isn't.
Oh, by the way, Kyle, Hoosiers. Awful
movie.
Such a bad movie.
Terrible movie.
Why is it even? I shouldn't even be made.
Yeah, I don't.
Gene Hackman. My God, Gene Hackman's a joke.
Varsity Blues, another one. Surprised nobody said semi-pro, dodgeball, or rookie of the year.
Let me roll down some.
There was only 10 on the list.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I spent,
and some of them are the same.
I spent a while to actually get these knocked down. I had like He Got Game, Moneyball, The Wrestler, Raging Bull
was filmed in Rahway.
Yeah. Love and Basketball. I had Creed, Replacement, Sandlot, Remember the Titans, Talladega Nights.
Jesus Christ.
Talladega Nights, I loved. That's such a good movie.
I
Little
like
Small Foot, 3 foot 4. What did it say?
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
This is how I came to party.
Actually, the one right off my list was Dodgeball. It's a sport.
On the Ocho.
Sure, anything's a sport if you put your mind to it.
If there's a winner and a loser, there's a sport.
Yeah. So yeah, I had 61 with Roger Maris.
Great movie.
Yeah. So Tin Cup was on almost up there.
Coach Carter, I didn't like it. I didn't like Coach Carter.
I don't think I've ever watched Coach Carter.
Remember the Titans is a top 3 one for Ken Paulman.
Oh, this is a good one.
What's that? What the hell is Mystery Alaska?
Okay, so that's going on the list.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
Mystery Alaska.
What's Mystery Alaska?
You catch
a dog sledding movie?
I was going to say, is it ice fishing?
Yes, it's about ice fishing.
Is it with Vikings?
No, really. What is it about? Dina, come on. Give me a synopsis.
I had White Man Can't Jump, Kyle. What are you talking about? No basketball movies.
Wait, go ahead.
Hockey movie about Alaska. It's a hockey movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Like,
is it Disney or something? Like
is it
I don't remember that at all. Usually.
No, but we're gonna watch it. And you're gonna like
Here we go.
Even though
so
hockey's
there's
not
honestly
my
too many good sports movies, according to Chris Payne. Should have a list for the top 10 worst sports movies.
We just did them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just rolled them down. What are you talking about?
Every movie that we said is actually by rule a 1-star movie.
Jerry Maguire. I guess Jerry Maguire is a sports movie.
Oh, I love Miracle.
Movies make the best.
Miracle coming in with Bo Carlson coming in with Miracle. Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Sam Grasso, North Dallas 40. Obviously, it's about the Cowboys doing a bunch of blow and winning Super Bowls. I love that one.
Thank you, Stevie Mac. I couldn't think of Russell Crowe's name. That's all I'm saying.
Russell Crowe. So wait, Russell Crowe was not only in Mystery Alaska, he's in Miracle too?
He's in Independence Day, Field of Dreams. Fucking real. What is going on here?
Not even close. Oh my God. Little Giants, bro.
Intimidation.
Well, man.
Icebox.
The annexation of Puerto Rico. Like, oh my God. It's just Cinderella Man. Never seen that one. What is that? Finglong, Minnesota. Mike Myers is in it. What? I've never heard of
The only
that
Minnesota thing I know is Fargo.
Minnesota. Yeah, Fargo.
That's
okay.
it.
Slam dunk Ernest.
Toast is saying I've seen 4 of these movies. Toast, listen. I know this is hard for you to grasp, but you got to do something other than watch sports.
Oh, yeah,
you got to culture yourself, bro. You got to sit down on a Saturday and say, you know what? I'm going to bet the games. I'm going to let them play over here, and I'm going to indulge in all these amazing movies because you're missing out on life.
Yeah.
We literally just made you a list. That's
Just go through
Angels
it.
in the outfield.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Funky butt loving. So that's another one. Oh my God. According to these guys, Gene Hackman in Hoosiers sucks, but the replacements, he's a legend.
Well,
so backwards.
Well, yeah, he's
yeah.
he's better in the replacements.
He's definitely better.
And Hoosiers just garbage. Whoever likes that, I just don't even want to talk to.
I don't even want to be your friend. That is
such a bad movie.
I'm trying to think. Like I've definitely seen Hoosiers multiple times, but it never caught my attention enough to sit there and watch it.
Because it's boring.
Yeah, it was like there's nothing
it's
much
awful.
to it.
Dennis Hopper
I'm
sucks too.
We're gonna put it in the list of 14 movies that we're gonna watch.
So we're gonna do the top 10 worst movies. Number 1, Hoosiers. That's it. It's over.
Rocky 5 is in there. So, Glory Road. Okay, Benchwarmers, low key great movie coming from Stevie Mack. Oh my God, Benchwarmers, another one. That's John Lovitz again in another baseball movie.
John Lovitz.
Oh, he's got the Batmobile. He's like super rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the robot.
What about Nick Swartzen in that movie, Afraid of the Sunlight?
What about Nick?
Not a fan.
What about Nick Swartzen in Grandma's Boy?
I mean,
Dance Dance Revolution's a sport.
I mean, now you're stretching.
I literally just watched that movie last
Such a
night.
good
Ken
movie.
Palman, I've definitely watched Cinderella Man. I good movie, not in my top 10. I mean, look, great movie. In fact, I think it almost won like Best Picture, right? So that doesn't qualify in this top 10 shitty good movie list that we put together. But there's so many. Fast and Furious.
Which one? 1 through 9?
Yeah.
Just as a
When is
movie,
that
just put it up 1 through 9.
When
I think
is that
it's coming,
over,
I think 11's the next one, the last one. Or 10?
Why is there a
Yeah,
next
11.
one?
The Legacy.
Why not?
Family.
It's just
Yeah.
It's everybody but Paul Walker, right? And The Rock's out too.
well, The Rock doesn't like Vin Diesel. They're after, like,
I
a
never
war.
really got into movies about just watching people drive cars.
Space Jam 2 with LeBron needs to make it. No. Like not even close. Space Jam the original, I'll take that.
Mighty
in a shitty
Ducks,
movie.
I watched.
Mighty
The Mighty
Ducks.
Ducks.
Ducks, bro.
That's a good one.
Whew, that's
Bad News
another good one.
Bears.
Which bad? There's two. There's the
Uh,
old one and the
with,
new
I
uh,
like
one.
the
Billy
new
Bob
one
Thornton?
with Billy Bob.
Or Walter Matthau. So-
I like the Billy Bob.
oh man, there's so many. Space Jam 3 with Zion. The tunes competing Nathan's hot dog eating competition. That's great. Anyone that has The Rock. Oh my God, this has been a list. This has been
Bad
great.
News Bears
This
in
is-
Japan. There was
I
a-
knew.
there was a
Yeah,
Bad
yeah,
News-
yeah. They went to the Tokyo Dome.
Did they? I
Yeah.
have never.
I haven't
that
seen
was-
that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was real good. Walter Matt. No, is it Walter? Yeah, I think it is Walter Matt. It's one of the older ones.
Is that the other? No, yeah. All right.
Was there a different coach besides Matthau?
No, I was.
They didn't change that,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right,
was
that
fun.
ought to do it, folks. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and I think it was one of our better segments on the show. I think it was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for contributing to that, because there's a lot that we missed, and there's a lot that belongs on these lists, but can't fit them all, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want to have a movie marathon, reflect back to this list and just, pause it and write them down and get the list going.
If you want to hear more comedic value, check out the Cross Court Cast.
There you go.
recorded
Nice
on
little
Thursday nights
plug-ski.
with me and cousin Vinny.
You and cousin Vinny do
Friday
a great job.
mornings.
Friday morning, that stuff drops. It's great. It's mostly Knicks and Rutgers and local sport, NBA, but the comedic value is really good. So we had a good time. Scoop, bro, thank you for coming in for 2 days.
Thanks.
Chris was on his little romantic getaway. The next time I get to get out of this, the state of New Jersey, I will be going to Anchorage, Alaska. Going back to Alaska for Wrestle Pro Alaska. That's going to be fun. It's early,
It's my birthday
early
weekend, April 9th. April 10th is my birthday.
April 10th is your birthday?
Yeah.
When's WrestleMania?
I don't know.
April.
I just hate that it's 2 days now.
That's so dumb.
I just
Stupendous.
I'd rather watch a 7-hour block of wrestling.
because then
than,
like come and
then
go.
I gotta,
skip the
then my
matches.
whole weekend
You're
has to
gonna
be watching
sprinkle in some garbage
WrestleMania.
matches, and you're like, I
Yeah.
don't want to watch this shit. But anyway, so yes, Toast, I'll be coming to Anchorage. So move over, make me a spot in the bed. All right, bro, I'm coming in. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get out there. I'm gonna go to the Alaskan Brew. You got to actually, Toast, I got to talk to you. The Alaskan Brew Company. I guess it's one of the breweries out there.
The only one?
The only one. I was told to bring back some beer for one of the actually Steve Aspara, the guy who built our website. Go to steveaspara.com. See, I always got to make sure I get those plugs in at all time. I didn't write his down today, which is bad on my part. But Steve Aspara wants some Alaskan beer. Yes, a lot.
Alaskan Bush Company.
See, that's the strip club, and yes, we can frequent that as well. But yeah, so that's it. All 9 residents of Anchorage will be there to party. Yes, there's nobody in Anchorage except for Scoop and his family. So
Scoop
with that,
or Toast?
that's what I meant. Toast,
Yeah.
you going out to Anchorage too?
No.
It's like, nope.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do me a favor, like this video, tell your friends about it. It's been fun. Wow, okay, it's been fun. We had a good time, me and Scoop, and tomorrow the Gooch will return to the show, and we'll talk all things God knows what, because we'll see what happens. I mean, it's 12:05, so we'll see if there are any news breaks anytime soon. But if not, oh well. So for Sturch and Scoop, and of course, Dina behind the glass, we want to thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, share the video, do everything you can, spread the word. Chop Sports on the rise. Do it. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Old School's a sport too, the movie. For